Morning! Another sunny day here in Cornwall. It is Thursday. The sun's up, there's no wind, it's nice and calm. Just heading down the garden to check on the vegetable patch to make sure no rabbits got in and ate anything they shouldn't do, but everything's looking good, as you can see. There's lots of random spuds growing up everywhere down here from like previous years where they've self-seeded and are coming up in the middle of the footpath. But everything's looking alright today. We cut the grass yesterday. We made up some hanging baskets, planted up the pots, and I covered the microphone up on my camera so you had no sound, so I had to do a quick short to music yesterday. But check that out. Birds are out eating. Rhododendrons are out blooming. We're going to get the hoses out in a minute and do the morning water on both the vegetable patch and up on the hanging baskets and the pots. We've got some big deliveries coming today, various timber deliveries, and new tables and chairs are coming for the lounge. So it's going to be a busy morning. So I'll catch up with you all a bit later on once we know what's going on. See you all later. Bye. So we're heading down the garden to get the petrol blowing machine. So I'm going to fire that up, go round and dust off all the patios and the front of the building. See you soon. So the next task is to clean up this old bird table as best we can, give it a coat of preserver and hopefully reuse it. It's pretty rotten, but we might be able to rescue it for another year. So I'm just going to give it a quick wire brushing, a light sanding, and then we'll get some wood preserver on there. Good afternoon, back home again. I'm just going to nip down the garden to see how all the animals are. I'm thinking, even though I'm knackered, it's been a busy day at work, of cutting the grass in the paddock tonight, possibly in the main garden. I don't think I'll do any strimming, but I think we're going to cut the grass in the paddock. I'm just going to have a wander down here and show you how long it's got in 1 week. Right, as you can see, it's awesome. It does look awesome. However, the grass is pretty long. The nature pond, as you can see, is gone absolutely berserk. But all we're thinking about today, if we get to do it, is the grass in the paddock. It looks very nice. There's buttercups everywhere there. There's a couple of old pallets there that need burning up. They're rotten. They were by the pond. I've replaced them with some new ones now. I'll just show you. We'll have a look over this hedge. I think this stuff's called comfy. It looks nice and comfy. There you go. Put some pallets by the pond. The bees, look, bees love this stuff. Absolutely love it. But yeah, if you look at the grass in here, it's getting pretty long, and what I don't want to do is let it get too long, and then when you cut it, you have yellow patches in it. So if I've still got the energy after my treadmill run, in about 20 minutes time, we're doing Film My Run 500 with Noble Pro, I'll come down and cut the grass. I'd normally join Stephen at 6 PM UK time for a My Whoosh run for another 40 minutes or so, but I think tonight, as it's dry and sunny, the grass is more important. As you can see underneath the picnic table, it's getting up to the seats now, and over there in Molehill Forest, it's climbing up as well. I'll have to get the strimmer out for that. But yeah, that is the plan. Film My Run 500 and then down the paddock with the lawnmower. So I'll catch up with you after the run. When I'm knackered, I'll have to have a shower first, and we'll come down here with the lawnmower and do a bit of time lapse possibly. Anyway, see you in a bit. time to fire up the Honda. Unfortunately, it's not a motorbike, it's a lawnmower. Here we go. So first of all, we need to make sure the fuel's turned on. Turn the tap in line with the pipe. Come around the back. Put the choke on, rabbit mode. Choke on. Pull the starter nice and gently once to prime the fuel, and then another time it should go. Choke off. And away we go. Down to the garden we go. Woohoo! Here we go then. Down into the sun we go. Out into the garden. Time to cut the grass in a paddock. Should take you about an hour, hopefully. I'll hopefully put you on time-lapse mode. Let's see if this works. See you over in the paddock. So here I am, cutting my grass with my beefy Honda 200 GCV, and my neighbour is cutting his grass with his piddly little red tractor. So who feels better? Me with my Honda, or my neighbour with his tractor? I think he's cut as much as what I did already in one sweep with his tractor than I have in the last hour. So anyway, I think he wins this time. See you at the other end. We are getting there. We are getting there. Look at the difference in 1 week in the grass height. That's 1 week. Last weekend I cut this all down to this sort of level. And within 1 week, the grass, it's quadrupled if not more in size. So we've done up there under the trees. We're now working our way down by the rope swing. So not long to go now, probably about another hour, and I'll be done. And then we can head up to the house for our tea. I've run out of fuel. The grass is that long and it's taking me so much longer than usual tonight or this evening that I'm actually having to walk back up to the house to get the fuel can to refuel and carry on. I'd say we've got about a quarter to go now. We're just down in that bottom corner and then maybe a few patches over there, but we're getting there, we're getting there. I ain't even put the tortoises away yet. Look, they're all still out. But I'm determined to get this grass cut tonight. I am knackered. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. But we are going to get this paddock cut. So we're going to head back up to the house, get some fuel, come back down, fueled up. Probably got about 30 minutes left, and then hopefully we'll be done by about 8:15. sun's going down. I think I've finished. I'm just about there. As you can see, there's a little few overgrown bits around the trees that I need to get with the strimmer later in the week. Done under the trees, done around the trees up there, done all around the pond, up by the gate, all down here. We'll have a bonfire at some point and that'll burn that bit down. And we've done down by the rope swing and the picnic bench. So we've made it. That took about 2 hours. Compared to the tractor, it did about 5 acres in about 15 minutes. Anyway, I'm pooped. I'm going to take the lawnmower back up to the house now with the fuel can and the petrol and the funnel over there, and have me dinner. I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you again next time. Cheers. Bye bye.